Writing has always fascinated me, writers even more so, stuffing entire worlds inside their heads and somehow managing to write it all down in a coherent manner. I've always envied that. Expressing entire worlds, ideologies, and emotions and actions in just words. The Writeathon begins. It's simple. Write 55,555 words in 5 weeks. It's a personal challenge, and if you manage to do that, you win. The aim is to form healthy writing habits and to make friends along the way. The rules are as follows: 55,555 words in a single story, not across multiple. The stories that have no sexual content, the absence of AI in the writing process. You need to personally write everything, no translating an already existing story. You start when the challenge begins. This means words written before don't count. You can't write 54,999 words the midnight before the challenge begins, and the story has to be an original fiction. It cannot be a fan fiction. This is quite a challenge, a burden, if you will, so there's a resting point, somewhere you can stop if you don't feel like continuing. The first milestone: write at least 25,000 words by the halfway point, and you get to make it on the list. For all that writing, you get exposure and the reward of completing a personal challenge. Let's talk about some of the stories that went past this first milestone. Time Looped by Lists A Clear. It's a lit RPG story, a mystery, and a high stakes adventure. The story literally takes you back to high school and makes you relive it over and over again, in a good way and bad. Will is an ordinary high school student until he gets trapped in a never ending time loop. He has to relive his high school day over and over again, and honestly, it's quite chaotic. It's not a Groundhog Day type survival, there's an endpoint, and he can die quite easily. Will's survival depends on discovering hidden mysteries within mirrors scattered throughout his school. He needs to master these abilities to extend the loop and hopefully escape the nightmare of repetition. Personally, I can't imagine being stuck in high school for all of eternity. The next story is: you like power fantasy? You like leveling up? You like overpowered main characters? This story is probably for you. 1 million monsters versus one 16-year-old British schoolboy. That's the tagline, and it certainly evokes an image inside your head. But the story, as of chapter 10, is getting interesting, and the overarching plot is something to behold. And if you don't really care about all that, and you just want an isekai action story, this story is just for you. Our protagonist faces increasingly stronger and stronger monsters, gains more and more skills, levels up higher and higher, all with the goal of getting back home. The next story is Demon Contract by Contractor Zero. This story has a wonderful premise. A father makes a deal with a demon hoping to save his daughter, and something goes awry, and there's an explosion of light. The demon somehow gets trapped inside of him, and he has access to his powers. He absorbs the powers unto itself, except that's not what's supposed to happen. There's something terribly wrong, and ancient powers have noticed things. Humans aren't supposed to do what he's able to do. He has powers that he's not supposed to be able to access, and then all these things come for him and they hunt for him. In the first 10 chapters, we're introduced to a wonderful supernatural world full of wonderful supernatural things. He immediately gathers his allies and friends and makes way for the goal of protecting himself and his daughter from whatever this world can throw at him. It's a wonderful story, wonderful first 10 chapters. If you like supernatural or supernatural adjacent stories, this story is a sure bet for you.